Hello everybody, I'm your host Nick O'Colick. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're doing well. Let's get to the news. President-elect Trump has been making his cabinet picks and just recently picked RFK Jr. to be a Secretary of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. He said he wants to make America healthy again. So in other words, no more Diet Coke, hamburgers, KFC chicken, and French fries in the White House. Instead of Mar-a-Lago being raided for classified documents, the White House will be raided for junk food.
Looks like my man's packing. Drop back, son.
Well, what have we here? Who would like to own up to this treasure trove? Whose wonderful candies are these? Oh, look, a deli meat.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but RFK Jr. was on a plane having a McDonald's meal with Trump, Elon, and Trump Jr. Yep, and I think we even had footage of that moment. Can we pull it up, please?
Best pie I've ever tasted. Take a bite, George. Take a bite. It's delicious. I insist.
If you're one of us, you'll take a bite.
In other news, President Biden was at the Amazon rainforest, making him the first president to visit. He gave a speech on climate change and then after walked off into the jungle. Take a look at this. He was later to be found with wilderness explorer Russell. Oh wait, never mind. That was from the movie Up.
Come on, Russell, would you hurry it up?
I'm tired and my knee hurts.
Moving on to other news, last Friday, Mike Tyson came out of retirement to fight 27-year-old Jake Paul. You know it's bad when a 58-year-old man who was retired has to come out of retirement to fight a Gen Z on Netflix. It's like if Tom Brady came out of retirement because he was challenged by Mr. Beast to go head-to-head in a game of football on Madden NFL. So Jake Paul would go on to defeat Mike Tyson in this boxing match. That's right, Jake Paul won the match, even though Mike Tyson stayed until the very end and went all 8 rounds. When Jake Paul heard that Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers went all 4 quarters last Sunday, he challenged him to a fight.
You talking to me?
Hey, we actually have some exciting news to reveal here. It was just announced that Conan O'Brien will be hosting the 97th Oscars on March 2nd, 2025.
This is incredible. I've been handed an Oscar. I'm an Oscar winner. It's amazing.
Host.
Oh, I'm hosting.
Yes.
I'm an Oscar host.
Exactly.
Oh, but do I still get to keep the Oscar?
No, you don't.
Oh.
No, thank you.
When is it?
March 2nd.
March 2nd. I'm hosting the Oscars. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then I get the...
No.
Okay.
Never.
No Oscar. Ever.
Never.
Hosting.
So excited and happy for him. This will be his first time hosting the event, and it will be aired exclusively on ABC, which is fantastic news since there is no chance of NBC replacing him with Jay Leno. On a serious note, I just want to say it's about time he got this opportunity to host the Oscars. He is universally beloved and is a true comedy legend. Here are just a few clips of Conan being funny.
You also have in your zoo, you have 2 giant pythons.
Yeah.
These things are very dangerous, are they not?
Absolutely. The longest snake species.
Do you ever give an answer that's like,
Or is everything always like, blood? Oh, yeah. Well, how's this, mate? They eat people. I mean, the reticulated python, the largest snake species.
now what? You're pepping me up now.
Sorry, mate.
I was a little sluggish earlier, but no, this is good. Keep it going.
Okay.
I don't know what happened there. I totally lost my cool. There we go. Look at that.
You're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. On the heel.
Now that's my stop. That's how I stop. That's just my technique. I don't even want to call it falling. I want to call that my dismount. Shabbat shalom! Shabbat shalom!
For you on the house.
This is no, I want to pay for it, please. I don't like this. This is awkward. There's
Like 800 Israelis behind me. Watch me. This isn't the flavor I want.
I mean, come on. This guy was built to host the Oscars. It's like Superman preparing to face Lex Luthor. Instead, in this case, it's Jeff Bezos. But with that said, we can't wait to see what kind of show he puts together. It should be a fun show, and as long as they stay away from the slapstick comedy bits, it should turn out to be a successful night.
You're goddamn right.
The movies Wicked and Gladiator II will be coming out in theaters this Friday. In Wicked, both Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande will be starring in the film. Cynthia Erivo will be playing as Elphaba, and Ariana Grande will be playing as Galinda. It's a prequel to the classic film The Wizard of Oz. So this is the original story of the Wicked Witch of the West and the Good Witch and how they met in college. Wow, I can only imagine what the college scene must have been like.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
After meeting with the wonderful Wizard of Oz, they both move on from one another, choosing different life paths. I guess the lesson we learned here is to not get advice from someone who calls himself the great and powerful Wizard of Oz when he's just a guy who hides behind curtains and talks tough behind a microphone.
Instead of 20 years from now. Oh, the great Oz has spoken. Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Oh, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
It's like getting life advice from Batman on Hollywood Boulevard. Now with the movie Gladiator II, this takes place 16 years after the previous film. You have Paul Mescal, who plays as Lucius. He's the son of Maximus. After his home was conquered by tyrant emperors, he has no choice but to return to the Colosseum for vengeance. So basically, it'll be another Friday night where we get to witness a highly anticipated fight in an arena, except this time we get to see punches being thrown, including people tackling one another and coming at each other with swords. In other words, a fight. So make sure to go out and catch these movies at your local theater. Remember that place? The place where you have pants on, and instead of sharing your friend's Netflix password, you have to share the armrest with the person sitting next to you. Well, guys, that's our show. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you next time. Good night, everybody.